Hello, everybody. At this time, we are talking about business continuity. Business leaders use business continuity as a paradigm for maintaining operations, even if in a temporarily limited capacity, in the event of unexpected or planned disruption to normal business processes. These disruptions can include natural disasters, cyber attacks, armed conflict, or other force majeure, global pandemics, power outage due to storms or flooding, infrastructure failures, plant maintenance activities, and even the unexpected departure of a key employee. Cloud computing technologies such as containerization and virtualization can help make business continuity measures more affordable for companies of all sizes. And then, why is business continuity important? Downtime is costly and disruptive, making business continuity critical. Threats that can cause downtime, such as cyber attacks and extreme weather, seem to be getting worse. According to Gartner, cyber attacks are becoming more sophisticated and exploiting poor cybersecurity threat detection. Therefore, it's important to have a business continuity plan in place that can help an organization maintain its critical functions after an emergency and disruption. The plan should enable the organization to keep running at least at a minimal level during a crisis. Business continuity helps the organization maintain resiliency in responding quickly to an interruption. Strong business continuity saves money, time, and company reputation. An extended outage risks financial, personal, and reputational loss. Business continuity requires an organization to look at itself, analyze potential areas of weakness, and gather key information such as contract lists and technical diagrams. And then, in undertaking the business continuity planning process, an organization can improve its organization, technology, and resilience. Business continuity might even be a requirement for legal or compliance reasons. It's important to understand which regulation affect a given organization, especially in an era of increased regulation. And then, what does business continuity include? Business continuity covers the planning and preparation needed to ensure an organization will have the capability to perform its critical business functions during emergency events. It identifies plans or creates about the first how to communicate with customers, vendors, and other third parties to ensure you are providing good information and support. And then second, documentation of the steps and actions to take during an event to accomplish the items. Third, how to ensure services or products can still be provided to customers. Fourth, ensure staffing levels will be adequate during an event for both external and internal needs. And fifth, the order and timing required to restore business processes. And then we move to the key components of business continuity. Understanding the key components of business continuity can help you come up with a strategy that is right for your organizations. Their components include the first about risk assessment. One of the main components of a business continuity plan is risk assessment. Risk assessments report on any risk or possible vulnerabilities that could disrupt your organization network. Additionally, it may be a good idea to conduct the business impact analysis to determine the potential consequences of the risk or disruptions discovered in your network and the impact they might have on business functions, processes, and network systems. And then second, establish a crisis management team. Establishing a crisis management team to help set up protocols and coordinate response efforts when emergency take place can help you avoid downtime. This crisis management team can help ensure the organization maintains business operations during a disaster and can develop a communication plan to keep employees and customers informed during the disaster. And then third, building network resiliency and redundancy. Another component of business continuity is building resiliency and redundancy in your network infrastructure to withstand disasters and recover from disruptions. It is important to implement redundant systems and failover to ensure critical operations continue and minimize downtime. And then what is the difference between business continuity and disaster recovery? The aim of both business continuity and disaster recovery is to keep operations running in the event of adversities. While they complement each other, their functions are not the same and focus on different aspects. We start from the first about business continuity. Business continuity is broad and all-encompassing, intending to keep the entire business operational during and after a disruption. It is a more proactive concept and involves the processes and procedures an organizations must implement to ensure the continual operation of mission critical functions. It includes every aspect of an organization, including its employees, communication channels, physical and IT infrastructure, partners, and more. It also comprises specific and predetermined activities and responsibilities that must be undertaken when a disaster strikes. And then second, about disaster recovery. While business continuity is primary focus is on the organization, disaster recovery zeroes in on the infrastructure, more specifically on the restoration of mission, critical application, and data. The main objective of disaster recovery is to minimize data loss and restore functionality. It is those more reactive and immediate, unlike business continuity, which is proactive and long-term. Today, organizations unify these two components into a comprehensive strategy called Business Continuity and Disaster Recovery, or BCDR, which brings together people, processes, and technologies to restore operations and continue business in the event of a disaster. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.